Halo guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry guys ya, gue lagi males mikir banget nih guys. Jadi gue uh, mau main yang nggak berpikir guys. Kayak main ya udah main have fun aja gitu maksudnya. Nah jadi kemarin gue itu hoki guys. Ini 5 semua ya, ada yang 4 nggak ini? Dan nih kita bohong-bohong ini aja guys. Football bisa 5 lawan 5 nggak mas? Nggak bisa kayaknya deh. 3 lawan 3 doang guys. Gue nggak tahu sih ya. Nah jadi kemarin itu gue dapet gulit guys di 2 kali spin. Oke banget sih. Tuh, gue dapet gulit anjir GG coy. Gue pengen dapet ini sih sebenarnya. Cuman coba lagi guys ya, spin sekali nih guys, tinggal sepe tuh guys. Sepe itu dari hadiah ya guys ya. Siapa tau dapet. Ya, ngarep anjir. Udah dapet gulit satu, masa iya mau dapet lagi cok. Ini pack apaan ya? Guardiola, National Legend, Messi, Yamal, Capello, Jose. Ada yang bagus. Hikmah aja anjir. Tapi nggak apa sih, gue udah daripada sebenarnya banyak yang bilang daripada Ibra mendingan apa namanya gulit sih guys. Cuman gue di sini masih belum paham nih apa gameplay gulitnya kayak gimana ya. Malam Bang Isan, malam Bang Lintang. Nah di sini gue mau coba pakai 2 bullet header guys. Jadi ada let's go ya. Jujur divisi 1 GG. Ah, emang divisi 1 susah guys? Gampang guys divisi 1 guys. Divisi 1 gampang cuy. Anjir udah banget, bagus banget skuadnya, udah skuad tahun lalu guys ini mas. Gue nggak ada yang eFootball 2025. Gue nggak ada yang baru kecuali yang Rooney sama Gullit ya. Itu juga hoki guys. Apa dapatnya dari satu koin doang. 100 koin, 200 koin gitu. Padahal pengen banget Pandesar aja kemarin, gue nggak mau top up guys. Jadi keinget dulu masih nanya gimana cara nendang kotak ungu. Sumpah ya, gue itu nggak tahu anjir. Gimana cara nendang sampai ungu tuh gue nggak tahu guys sampai sekarang guys. Ajarin Bang Lintang gimana caranya Bang Lintang. Tuh lawannya begini-beginian guys, gampang banget anjir. Lah kira udah tahu. Belum. Sumpah lawannya begini-beginian gampang banget. Kalau menurut gue ya. Gue penasaran sama Gullit ini guys anjir. Sumpah. Ih, ada jelatan coy. Oh jelatannya jelatan jadul ya. Wih, gokil. Wah salah guys gua. Ini nggak gampang guys ya. Gokil baru semua cuy mainnya. Bismillah. Gue kira mau bakal ketemu yang gampang ya. Divisi 3 soalnya. Nanti kita terlalu mengecilkan lawan, kita nggak boleh mengecilkan lawan ya guys ya.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
We've seen many free role players that have
Lah,
raced the
kenapa, anjir?
game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful
Ada
and
yang mau mabar nggak,
intimidating,
guys?
and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Rodri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That looks a good ball through. Marquinhos. And it's Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not
Oh,
quite
anjir.
so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked
Allah.
pace.
Nice looking ball. Beckenbauer
Woo.
spots it and intercepts.
Jago lumayan.
He is
Alas.
through here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party
Allah.
only willing to compromise. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt
Lah.
with their backs to goal.
Jelatan skillnya apa? Jelatan skillnya skill baru, Bang.
Now it's
Apa ya namanya ya?
Looking
Mental
wide.
baja apa gitu bahasa Indonesia?
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free.
Ah,
Pepe did well to emerge
mental
with the
baja
ball.
apa ya guys ya?
That's a
Pokoknya di sini
contest
tuh
to keep
baru
an
sih
eye
dia.
on.
Ntar deh coba
The
gue
box
cek ya.
was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. That's positional gold. They utilised.
It's a mighty effort. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Indonesia yet to have an attempt on
Oh
goal.
bagus sih dia backnya.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Hangs in a cross.
Santai guys, tenang aja tenang. Seburu-buru,
Has a look and
kalau
plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. And this is Ronaldo. Just the
anjir.
goalkeeper to beat. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Kok gua
Pull it.
pencelin gini gitu.
Pull it.
Hit.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Untung udah gua siapin, kalau nggak gua udah top 1500.
Messi with a real chance here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he
Mungkin kalian
made it look
kesono-sono
effortless.
anjir.
Clearly a
Kocak
training
banget.
ground perfectionist.
Kalau jelatan baru ya, jelatan 110 bang.
Front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it
Jelatan
from here now.
110. Gokil itu orang baru, rekor baru tuh. Rekor rating baru.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Alah, nge-lag
Indonesia
guys.
really do like their passes from deep,
Cuma 3
Peter.
doang tuh
Making
itunya.
good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And that could set him on his way. Maicon. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Applies the finish! Rafael Leao with the
Pemain
cross.
sih salah.
Cleared without hesitation.
Kayak gitu, kocak banget.
Into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction.
Gue masih
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ibrahimovic, Van Dijk gets a foot in and wins the ball. Gullit.
Gue mau coba low screamernya Gullit guys.
Should have been made to pay.
Tendangan mendatar ya.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way.
Ini
Nicely weighted.
anjir.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Untung
I
aja
think he's
bukan gue
done great
jago
there,
ya sih.
both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance!
Gokil, nggak ada yang ngejar coy.
Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Terus
And
guys,
he's only two great.
habis aja.
There's the end of
Nggak ada
the
yang
first
ngejar
half.
dong.
So
Nunggu
it's all
semua.
squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Bang Richard ya. Oh pantesan dia mainnya sayap ya.
Certainly, and a goal
Baru
each.
dibilang Buffon jago ya juga ya guys ya. Nah guys, serius.
Paris Saint-Germain get the second half
Low screamer
going.
kurang meta iya. Cuman gue lagi mau nyoba aja guys.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ini Messi nih
Cuts
pendek
out the
banget.
supply. Costa Curta. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. Gullit looking for a runner. Good ball over the top.
Terus juga larinya kok lama itu Ben.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Lah kok ke situ nggak ke Gullit?
Icon. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao stood his ground strongly. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to
Kocak,
get
pantang
it away.
dipuji bang ya juga anjing.
Now it's Messi.
Alah,
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had a hit. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
masa harus dari nyender jadi duduk guys?
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their
thanks.
shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi. Messi!
Anjing.
Just off
Kok
target.
kadang nggak mundur ya ke belakang guys?
Has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's lost his decent chance!
Nggak perlu duduk ternyata guys.
Mistake.
Masih tetap nyender.
They get themselves in front! And
Karena
that
perlu
really
duduk,
is
guys.
so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Indonesia get... It's a quick one. And he's in on goal. Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. Rafael Leao. He shifted it to the flank. And he was quick to react. Vieira. And it's Gullit.
That's good play from him.
And Gullit!
Oh gitu guys maksud gua. Low screamer.
Oh, it's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Cukup ya. Kita ganti Neymar,
And there we have
Mbappe,
it, the two-goal cushion.
Bale.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were
Lah
absolutely...
nggak nyerah dia.
And
Kocak
that's
banget.
it.
Baru gitu doang nyerah.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a
Guys,
very good evening.
cara nendang ungu gimana guys? Cara nendang biar ungu. Gue masih pakai VPN dah. Oh nge-lag ya? Nah mental apa best topik? Lihat jelatan bang, oh jelatan ya, nih jelatan. Nih jelatan itu dia di willpower, phenomenal finishing sama willpower guys. Tuh, phenomenal finishing sama willpower. Hero superiority, willpower itu bisa tendangan balik guys. Kalau tinggal dikasih apa ya, akrobatik ya, akrobatik dia masih ada nggak ya? Low screamer kurang meta, nggak kayak Blitz Cooler waktu pertama keluar, ngeri banget. Cara Blitz Cooler gimana guys? Blitz Cooler itu apa sih bang Adi? Kotak R2. Emang kalau kotak R2 Blitz Cooler bang Adi? Flashing bang, oh flashing. Itu gimana guys? Berarti kotak R2 doang ya kalau Blitz Cooler ya? Pernah main top 11 nggak bang? Pernah dong dulu. Wah ini jago nih guys. Blitz Cooler R2 kotak aja otomatis kalau ada skillnya. Oh harus ada skillnya. Oh. Oke, thank you bang Ray sama bang Palen. Nih guys, kenapa Bale nggak pernah gue mainin dari awal? Karena dia itu punya ini guys, Super Sub. Tuh, di player skillnya ada Super Sub nih. Sama si Cruyff walaupun naik juga nggak bakal gue mainin dari awal karena dia gue kasih Super Sub guys. Jadi kalau gue kalah baru butuh dia. Kayak Messi tuh harusnya ada, tapi emang udah. Oh Messi ada. Blitz Cooler ya. Skillnya guys ya. Oh iya. Oh Blitz Cooler yang di bawahnya long range cooler ya guys ya. Thank you bang. Ini pan busternya gokil. Balenya gokil sih, ini balenya sih. Berarti gue jagain pan buster sama si ini guys, Lautaro. Pele nggak apa lah. Ntar babak kedua baru Rooney aja Rooney. Nah, ini jago nih guys musuhnya ya. Lo yapin pro ih beneran kocak. Ini kan kita kan saling ngasih tahu guys. Yang defend dua itu taruh di mana? Iya nanti abis ini nih. Abis ini deh gue kasih tahu. RBLB gue kasih defend. Soalnya gue ngejaga kelebaran guys. Biar interaktif kan. Kocak. Bener gue nanya beneran.
So we're up and running. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Dia mainnya cuma pakai samping. Kita balikin guys ya. Tuh CR. Kita balikin guys.
These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Mana kotak R2 nggak Blitz Cooler itu?
And simple.
Kayak begitu malah kotak R2-nya guys. Blitz Cooler dari mana guys?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. And that has been cleared. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gullit. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is
Lah.
slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Gokil.
It's Bale!
Balanya.
It's a loose ball. Can he... Oh, what has happened here? Climbs up big!
Ngepur mesinnya nggak pakai gini gitu.
Yeah, I think
Emang bisa
that
gitu,
is
guys?
going to give him nightmares for a while.
Emang bisa ngepur?
Nesta. Neither side yet able to find the net. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Gokil, kenapa kalah semua ya bola atasnya?
And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header!
Bola atasnya kalah mulu, kenapa nih guys?
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Anjir, Nesta Messi mau udah pasti dapat Nesta lah.
Pull it. Pele. Pele will
Gee.
not want to lose out here.
Dia
Not
bawa
against this
bola
opponent.
juga tengah dia.
Now it's Messi.
Buset dah.
Rice. Searching pass he's
Dia
played
cuma
there.
lari-lari doang anjir.
No, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Now it's Pele.
Pele really was well
Kuat
marshaled
banget dia
there
dari
because he was
defense-nya.
denied the opportunity to turn.
Si
That's a shade up. Oh no, what has happened? Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Simplicity itself.
Martinez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone
Anjir
expects
lah.
to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pele.
gila.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up
Anjir,
against a
Nestanya.
defender who was ever
Apa
so
namanya dia,
determined.
long range tackle ya?
And this is Van Basten. Tries to play it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was
Lah,
always
begini,
going
guys,
to be
musuhnya, guys.
intercepted.
Out towards the flank. Hangs in a header!
Jago banget musuhnya.
Should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and
Anjir,
width can
Nestanya
be
sih.
a nightmare to defend
Gokil.
against.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Wah anjir.
Okay,
Nggak
being
bisa lewat
behind
gini,
the
guys, gua nggak
break
dikasih
isn't
shoot.
ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro cuts it
Gokil.
out.
Gantian dong. Aduh, nggak mau ganti.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Messi. Vieira. Clipped into space.
Gila Nesta.
Deals with that
Sumpah
comfortably.
guys.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's
Gokil.
Pullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Van Basten. Pele.
Anjir, habis
And the
cok.
half-time whistle
Nggak
goes.
lewat guys.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead.
Katanya
and
ini
that gives
ngantuk
them
gua bang,
something to
makanya gua nggak
build
mau
on
mikir
after
anjir.
the
Main FM mikir cuy.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter.
Gua
but
ngantuk,
thankfully,
sumpah.
this is still very
Cuman ya mau
simple.
main aja.
Keep things simple. Keep
Nggak
the
mikir juga guys, kalah ya
intensity
udah
high,
gitu kan.
and hope for an early goal. If that happens,
Kalau main FM kan kalah harga diri anjir. Mikir.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
Besok lah FM-nya.
There's the start of the second half.
Gua mau main FM guys.
well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Persen CR gua lagi naik dah. Sandong gua kali ya.
It's a searching pass. That is good alertness.
Mainnya begitu-begitu doang guys.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Dua hoki doang anjing.
Cannavaro.
Udah.
Oh, they can break here.
Buang lagi.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hit,
That's
pelanggaran
a
lah.
tidy challenge. Free kick given.
Gimana cara menang guys?
And it's Vieira. Indonesia come out of the tunnel. Messi!
Whoa.
And the ball's come loose here. Rodri. Vieira. And that
Allah.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, can they
Si
get him away?
kan.
Oh, super
Gitu tuh
fine.
guys.
He's got away. It's Bale against the crossbar. Ambitious ball here. Well timed,
Iya.
excellent interception.
Kuat banget dia defense-nya.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Bale. Lovely bit of skill. Bale touches it
Anjir,
back.
bisa gitu,
Modern
Cok.
football for you and all that pressing. Well, that has caused disappointment to some.
Apa-apaan tuh bisa gitu.
And disgust to
Taktik
others.
mereka kapan
What a
diap bang?
waste.
Belum final.
And we have our very first corner.
Samain aja kayak FM24 kok bang. Nggak ada bedanya.
Bale! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Dia kuat banget tengahnya guys. Oh 5 back. Oh 5 back. Pesan kuat anjing. Berarti gue harus lewat tengah. Gue tadi 4 back, makanya gue mainnya nggak sabar guys. 5 back kita harus sabar ya. Semoga kita bisa golin lah. Tapi kuat banget sih backnya.
Indonesia. Number 7.
Udah gitu kita kalah sama dia lagi guys.
To turn to their benches.
Number 10. Messi. Coming on the
Oh,
field.
good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Karl-Heinz
Nicely
Dia gitu
weighted
doang
ball.
mainnya mah. Kebaca. Nah udah, umpan.
Now it's Rice.
Pantesan dia dua apa namanya? Dua itunya naik guys.
It's a good spell of possession this. Oh, important interception. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Dua sayap kanan
And it's
kirinya
played
naik.
in.
Pantesan.
And he's opted for the long pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hit. 3 penalti dong.
Well, that's certainly more
Wkwk.
like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A
Dia main
lucky
long goal
break would
pantesan.
certainly
Mainnya
help
jauh
their
gitu-gitu
cause
doang
now.
guys. Alah kenapa nggak
That's
ke
well seen,
roommate?
too. And here's Bale. Darmian. Nicely shaped ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats
Lima
are pretty
back,
telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Rodri. And that's a dangerous ball.
Kenapa kebalik? Wah,
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary
Iya.
urgency, but it's potency they need.
itu mah gitu-gitu doang anjing main.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass is just off target. Cruyff.
Udah mundur lagi.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And that has been knocked clear.
Oh, ini guys, gue salah di awal.
Van Basten chasing after it. Indonesia are looking desperate here, short on time and options. Look, their path is
Anjir
set.
sih,
They have to take
sumpah.
risks in every situation now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Cruyff. He's played it back. They're really getting no time to lose. They
Gila
got the ball
kocak.
here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pakai 3 back, instruksi lini dalam mana bisa? 3 back ya udah 3 back, 3 back nggak bisa lini
Well,
dalam
they
bang.
shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Ah, udah
Chelsea
defend dia.
saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Rummenigge.
There will be one
And this decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can clear their lines.
Anjir.
And there goes the
Ah,
final
guys.
whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
Soalnya di instruksi lini dalam, kayaknya nggak lini dalam dah. Mungkin race card BMM sampai lini dalam mungkin ya. Kalah guys. 30. Gimana guys cara menang gimana guys? Setimnya emang on fire, lawannya bagus banget tadi sumpah. Bagus. Dia bagus. Peringkat berapa sih dia? Jir, gimana nih guys cara menang guys? Maksud kita kalah mulu guys. Tuh. Cuma rank 23 guys. Tapi kita kalah guys. Gimana nih? Ada apa namanya? Ada kisi-kisi nggak guys? Biar gimana cara gua bisa menang terus guys. Itu gayanya juga OP sih tadi. Bagus. It's good. Tanya itu harusnya buat Rizky Faidan bang. Ya enggak juga, siapa tahu kalian kan belum pernah coba lawan Rizky Faidan. Siapa tahu kalian lebih jago guys. Jangan ngestakin orang kayak gitu guys. Tuh ini juga jago nih Babylon. Gue belum nemuin cara main gulitnya aja sih. Gimana cara main gulit guys? Infokan cara main gulit nih. Itu Rodrigo cah. Aduh Rodrigo sakit, gantinya guys. Siapa nih gantinya nih? Gak ada orkes lagi. Orkes nggak ada orkes. Kemarin ngeliat dia lost draw-nya, iya. Dia lost draw-nya 0. Jago emang dia. Jago lah. Udah ya. Kita coba. Kipernya guys. Kipernya Pandesar. 5 back ya. Ini 5 back juga nih. 5 back. Depannya CR sama Jelatan. Ada Ronaldinho baru. Buset. Gokil. Ini mah kalah lagi guys. Kayaknya kalah lagi ini mah. Susah. Gue mainnya football susah banget, nggak bisa main guys. Makanya gue lagi belajar aja. Kalian kalau bisa tolong ajarin sekalian guys. Jangan pelit ilmu guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
against Indonesia.
Bang Gimang bang.
The pre-match build-up has been
Bang.
fantastic.
Ini masalahnya nggak bisa itu.
The game itself.
Rodrinya nggak masuk. Menurut lu mending take marking apa man? Mendingan take. Soalnya kalau man, kalau dianya pindah posisi, dipindahin posisinya nanti posisi lu juga pindah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Posisi back lu pindah. Contohnya ini nih si Turam di back kanan nih, gue suruh jaga man to man Bale. Terus si Balenya dipindahin ke kiri guys. Nah itu apa namanya?
Pele and Neymar stood up well to him there.
Nanti berubah dia.
Showing great feet there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nanti dianya pindah ke kiri. Kalau man to man, jadi kanan lu kosong, di kiri semua main lu.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Tadi kita gol gara-gara kesalahan doang ya guys ya.
Great ball and the finish.
Anjir.
Oh, good effort. He got plenty.
Intersel nanti FM diskon gak bang? Harusnya diskon ya. 10% tapi sama aja kayak di awal.
Exasperating.
Tadi kita kebobolan gara-gara kesalahan Buffon aja ya. Nggak ada beda amat guys game.
Calafiori. It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball over the top. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. Has a look and place it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Malah.
No, that was never going to make it. Platini, and the pass is intercepted. Pele. Vieira. Busquets.
Anjir.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Anjir.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Platini is wide and looking to get onto the... Terrific!
Wih, gokil tuh guys ya. Gimana nih guys cara menangnya guys?
Move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really.
Apakah sekarang sudah mengikuti Rizky Faidan semua guys, main 5 back?
When it's applied like that.
Gimana cara menangnya guys?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's Busquets. Vieira. Messi.
Ini 5 back berat banget ya. Anjay. Anjay.
Ronaldinho. Indonesia finding their passes. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Wah, gila sih. Rapi.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide.
Kenapa ke
Defending
Messi
of
mulu?
the desperate variety.
Shit, anjir.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Gokil 5 back guys.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Messi. And the counter is on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's a chance! And he was there
Miracle
to
coach
get a
Jerman.
vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking
Lebih seru
what he has
football
to
atau
do
zaman
to
PES
score
bang?
there.
Ya sebenarnya sih
This possibly the last play
zaman
of the
PES ya,
half.
cuman move on. Kita harus bisa untuk move on guys.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot.
Anjir, kipernya pandai besar ya.
An instinctive save. And we've reached half
Guys,
time.
gimana ini guys?
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and
Gimana ini
inventiveness
kalau
perhaps the
nulis?
only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at
Aduh.
half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neither of these two want to come off
Anjir,
second
rapi banget
best.
dia.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he
Gokil.
had good
Nggak
options
pelan-pelan
around him.
keren
and he
dari tadi
failed to
perasaan
get
gue
his head up.
ditendang-tendang main gue.
Now it's Neymar. Pele. Neymar delivers with
Lah, Neymarnya kocak. Gimana nih guys cara menang guys? Infokan dong, infokan.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Thuram running with the ball, looking to play him in. Neymar
Long
really
tackle
struggling
semua,
to
guys,
influence the
back-nya.
game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Iya, nggak bisa lewat
Yaya
tuh.
Toure. And here's Bale.
Gila, kena paro.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gokil.
Indonesia.
Long
are looking to
tackle-nya
play on the
gokil
counter
guys
here,
ya.
aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Nggak bisa masuk guys.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Bale. Up he goes.
Anjir, Van der Sar.
He's
Gila
done very
guys.
well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Ibrahimovic getting this one clear.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo in with the challenge.
Gila sih karena Varonya
He's
sih
pulled
guys.
him up for that challenge.
Anjing. Long range tackle-nya gokil anjir nih orang. Sumpah. Oh, nggak pakai long range tackle padahal lu. Gila destroyer. Gokil. Iya, Pak. Bagus. Gimana nih guys cara menang guys? Menang-menang coy dari tadi.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
Bale.
Ronaldinho. Number 10. Platini.
Huh?
Coming on the field. Number 9.
That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through.
Zico.
And the shot! Oh,
Cara menang ada di King Ujun ya juga guys ya. Di sini kenapa nggak ada Chan Ujun ya? Kalau Chan Ujun kita langsung ini nih guys. All in, all in.
On these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lah, kocak.
Lahm delivers. Oh, what has happened here? And Hullet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bale. That's going to go a long way.
Anjing udah 5 back ya defending.
Zico charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Wah,
Defending was strong and firm.
apa nih guys gue mainnya?
Receives it in a wide position.
Been there,
banget
done
gua
that,
mainnya.
unfortunately, you immediately want to have
Belum lama ini
another
ada
goal.
bang
Believe me on
di
that.
gacha free. Emang iya? Ya ampun.
Now there's a fine ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played. Now that's well seen too. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Huh?
Royce gets into some space. Indonesia must do something here and
Jelek
very
banget ya
quickly.
mainnya ya anjing.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Hullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bale did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to
Ini
keep an
gokil
eye
ya.
on.
Ternyata apa kita pakai 5 back guys?
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
2 added minutes has been
Can he get on to
indicated.
this? And the keeper gets his hands on it.
1-0 doang guys.
And we're done.
Kalah lagi guys.
Well, that was tense.
Gimana cara
Two
menang?
parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing.
1-0 doang kalahnya guys. Nggak bisa golin kita. Dapat apa nih? Ya, boleh gue gepek. Tuh guys, kalah dulu kita. Gimana cara menangnya guys? Gimana ini mau lawan Rizky Paidan kalau kita kalah mulu gini guys? Ini rank 478 guys ketemunya guys. Ketemunya rank 478 gitu. Gimana caranya ya? Bisa menang gitu. Anjing 5 back lagi. Kenapa pada 5 back ya? Apa pada ngikutin Faidan ya guys ya? 5 back kanan kiri apa namanya? Crossing, at G crossing, tengahnya Haaland sama Zlatan guys. Udah gitu doang mainnya. Oh dia pakai Dembele. Dia babak kedua berarti mainin Zlatannya. Soalnya dia tahu kita pakai 2 back yang lambat guys, si Nesta sama si Pandai. Ini lawan rank 478 guys. 400-an kita 2000-an anjir. Udah lah ini mah. Itu aja lah guys, abandon match aja lah.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see,
Enak coach kalaupun di tim Atletik juga kan bek kanan iya emang enak. Cuman masa iya sih. Ada kelemahan.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that 5 at the back can easily produce wing backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up...
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Gue pengen main game aja.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Now it's Hullet. Hullet going full steam ahead down the left flank.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's got space here. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
It's a sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Vardiol.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Hullet. Pelé. So we're still where we started right now. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! Haaland chasing after it. Now it's Nedved.
Oh guys, anjir.
Now Dembele is on his own. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Deflected behind.
Makanya dua terkenal opsi menyerang lebih banyak.
Well, height could make
Iya
all
juga
the
ya. Dia
difference
opsi bertahannya
on
lebih banyak
these
banget
set
guys.
pieces.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pelé. Nedved. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pelé. Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Wah gila anjing. Sumpah guys 5 back ini.
I wouldn't fancy
Okay.
playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, Messi! It's loose and there's a
Tembus
race for the
guys, gila.
ball. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Banget lagi turunnya.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Anjir.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Gokil.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri.
Nah,
Played into
nggak bisa guys.
space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Long-ball
execution was
gaming nggak jalan gini guys.
Ernest. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wah. Sumpah.
Nesta cuts it out. Now it's Hullet.
Dia ada track back semua apa gimana dah?
Deserted him at the crucial moment. And the
Langsung aja
whistle
abis ini
goes
kasih
for
tahu coach
half-time.
4-2-4.
Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves,
Anjir.
but as the whistle blows, we remain where
Tuh
we
dia nggak bisa,
started.
dia padahal rank 476 loh guys, tapi nggak bisa
To mull over here.
jalan. Tapi kenapa kita nggak bisa golin juga guys anjing?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other
Dia
end,
0 loh.
but defensively, I think they've got
Padahal peringkat 400-an ya.
nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you
Masa
missed
joki
very
dia?
little of the
Tapi
resumption
kok
of the
nggak
second
bisa
half.
ini sih?
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and
Gee.
eventually you'll get your break.
Ball comes
Masih
in.
Are
Main kayak
certainly
gitu-gitu terus
playing
dari
with
tadi
an
orang.
intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nggak asik banget guys. Ya,
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's
anjir.
gone.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep
Malah pada
away from
kabur.
the area. Not the
Itu
best way
kekurangannya
to do
tag
it, though.
marking ya guys ya.
He's
Kekurangannya
shaping up
tag
to have a
marking
threat
itu
from
begitu
here.
guys.
Nedved!
Jadi pemain lu pada kabur.
Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Indonesia finding their passes. Oh, now here's an
Hit.
interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Manfaatin link kapel itu kayak bang nggak bisa sumpah dari tadi tuh nggak bisa.
Yeah, we guessed that this
Emang ini
scenario
joki nih?
could take place because he's up against pace.
Rodri.
Ya
True Bangkok United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
lah bola sih.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Vieira. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly
Begitu
there.
doang guys
Really
anjir
looked
ya.
sharp there,
Untung
didn't he?
nggak
That's
gol.
very well played.
Gokil.
And he thumps it clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Bale. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Anjir.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ernest.
Alah.
And it's Haaland. Can he finish? They've done it! There is the breakthrough.
Lu kan katakan dari Noki.
And he stuck
Iya
it away
anjing.
as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Malam ini lagi jelek guys.
So the first
Kalah
moment
3
of
kali kita,
real
guys.
significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little in
Tries a shot.
Lah malah berhenti next time.
How good is he? Sumptuous finish. and
Kocak.
absolute joy. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
True Bangkok United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking
Udah saatnya ganti
about the
taktik,
next goal.
Woods.
When's the next goal coming?
Iya sih sebenarnya gue pengen pakai
Loose ball
ini
now,
sih.
there's
Nanti abis ini dah.
one more try. Indonesia
Di sini ya, kita
perhaps
ganti
wondering
taktik.
what the best time is for their next substitution. Rodri. And that's another good win of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Gila sih. Udah ngantuk main FM pusing, main FLS nggak apa-apa. Gue main football LS mah nggak ada yang gue ini guys.
Oh, perfectly measured
Nggak ada
that.
yang gue apa namanya. Gue kejar kok di Evo. Kalau kemarin ada tuh gue kejar Winda.
Looking to play him in.
Kalau divisi doang mah gampang guys naiknya. Mau nyari apa di Evo gue?
Cuts out the pass.
Udah ada Faidan sama si Elga, mau nyari apa lagi tuh?
And the finish! Relentless, just relentless.
Jadi kita kalah 3-0 guys.
And they are tearing the
Apa ini?
opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Di sini gue ganti taktik dah.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Winda Cup sampai mana? Gue kemarin peringkat 11 guys. Winda Cup, cuman gue nggak tahu nih partner gue. Jadi gue lolos apa enggak?
Changes on both sides,
Lu kalau main divisi mah lu nyari apa dah?
True Bangkok
Ntar juga di reset guys.
find a position of real strength now.
Yang penting udah divisi 1 udah kan?
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Gue udah gak bakal turun dari divisi 1.
Now it's Guti. No, he's not getting past him there. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Kali aja coach mau double winner. Nggak bisa, udah nggak bisa guys.
Probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking
Kalau
for a
ini udah nggak bisa.
counter-attack.
Jujur aja gue mah.
And the pass is intercepted.
Kalau ini mah mainnya main
Well, they can
kecepatan
at
tangan
least
guys.
make a fight of it.
Sama
Even if
mekanik.
it's just a goal, the lift it would give.
Shot a goal.
Main kecepatan tangan sama mekanik.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Gue lawan Faidan
Yeah,
sama
that's really
ibaratnya
well
sama
played,
Elga lah.
Peter. It's very, very simple.
Mekaniknya
The ball
lebih
through to him
bagus,
was just
Tes.
beautifully measured.
Gue mah udah nggak bakal bisa.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay
Have
that.
fun aja gue main
That's
football.
just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
True Bangkok
Kecuali kemarin tuh
are having a ball here.
ada yang
Well,
apa
it's
namanya?
been an absolutely fabulous spell
Gue
for them, and
ngantuk
they're
sebenarnya,
starting
cuman
to
gue
look
pengen main game aja.
unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bobs him
Well,
off
we'll
in
be-
and wins back the ball. He's free. Oh, shooting chance! No, it's wide.
Besok baru kita FM guys. Udah tidur, udah fresh ya kan. Baru mikir. Oh tuh. IG lagi coach, gue 20 tahun ke depan. IG lagi apa maksudnya?
There's plenty of really nice passing. Thuram
Gua tuh-
promptly onto that.
IG lagi coach, gue 20 tahun kenapa udah berasa berat ya mekanik? Iya. IG, maksudnya IG gimana?
And he's on his way. Cruyff.
Lu jangan berharap lah guys.
Vieira.
Rodri.
Kalau mekanik di game-game konsol kayak gini ya,
Might come loose.
kayak ML yang ngandelin tangan itu udah susah lah lu kalau mau buat apa namanya?
Oh, the chip pass
Kalau mau
hasn't
buat
quite come off.
kita buat bersaing guys, itu suatu hal yang ya nggak, kemungkinan itu ada, cuman realistis. Bocil-bocil jago-jago guys tangannya anjir. Kecuali lu gimana ya, kalau FM kan lebih kompleks ya, jadi lu main pakai otak kan. Makanya kayak kemarin coba kalau 2 kali udah ngantuk, udahlah malas anjing main kalau udah ngantuk, cok. Sumpah. Akhirnya ya udah fun aja guys. Intinya mah divisi 1 kan, yang penting nyari itunya aja kan.
It's their second
Yang
corner of the
catur ya,
game.
catur tuh baru mainan kita guys, catur.
He's there to
Mainan
hit
kita
it.
tuh catur.
And with that, the final whistle. Indonesia
Dia dapat
suffer
peringkat
a
78 itu paling
humiliating
dapat 5
defeat.
guys
And if
poinnya.
that weren't painful,
Nyari main bansos. Ngeliat bocil main Roblox nggak kepikiran gimana tuh. Iya anjir, bocil main Roblox kayak gokil cuy. Makanya coach gue walaupun sekarang masih 20 tahun udah, hah? Lu masih 20 tahun Bang Balwin? Harusnya lu masih jago tuh. Gila Lis. Nah ini kita copy ya, coba ya. Frankie De Jong mana ya? Doto otak dan jari gak sinkron ya? Iya anjir. Doto otak sama jari gak sinkron guys. Siapa ya? Ini kebanyakan guys. Nah coba ya. Ya coach masih 20 tapi udah berasa berat aja, enakan waktu dulu enteng aja, megang HP lama keram. Oh, bukan keram guys, apa namanya? Tremor kali ya? Masuk keram sih, megang HP lama. Otak udah jauh mikirnya, gerakan pertama udah real. Real itu real. Real, otak udah nyuruh jari. Otaknya udah ke depan nih guys, anjing. Kita coba ya gantian, soalnya sebenarnya sih gue pengen main sundul-sundul gaming sih guys. Cuman gue nggak suka guys. Gue lebih suka main low. Gila, kalian semua relate di sini guys ya tentang hal itu ya guys. Gokil sih kalian sih. Oh iya, tadi harusnya gue liat Windah dulu ya. Anjing kalau begini nih. Kayak bebas. Oh iya, kalau dulu kayak bebas gitu. Gue masih nyari posisi terbaiknya dia nih guys. Bullet hole player. Finishing udah bagus. Aku nih remeh nih. Konsepsi udah ada di otak guys. Penerapannya itu yang susah ya guys ya. Usia sama semua berarti bang kayaknya. Nggak tentu. Gue 21 aja udah berat gitu. Gini guys. Tangan gue. Gue masih umur 21. Whole player mending AM gak sih coach? Iya guys. Sumpah whole player itu mendingan AM ya. Menurut gue. Tapi lu lihat deh guys, Gullit yang Belanda guys. Gullit yang Belanda itu whole player, cuman gila sih itu belum sampai sekarang Gullit belum ada yang ngalahin yang Gullit yang whole player itu sih guys, asli. Lu main jadi MF bang, super subnya ganti aja nanti per kartu. Ya, Crave gue juga gokil, dia jadi CF juga bisa, jadi SS juga bisa.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is
Mateus sih
often
guys,
used in the modern
Mateus
era
juga gokil guys.
defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullback.
Goes for a shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball, and again.
Mateus juga gokil guys. Lu 21 bang, iya 21 gua bang. Ref gokil sih, cuman masalahnya sayang guys. Super sub susah anjir dicarinya guys, sumpah.
A bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Messi goes short.
Kira gue bego kali.
Tries from a long way out.
Dan nih guys ya, serius ya guys ya. Serius nggak nih guys? Gue coba deh guys ya, gue coba menangin ya kali ini ya.
He's cut it out. Now it's Hullet. Looking for a runner. And this is Pele.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Oh, position dia. Oh. Guardiola kan tadi pelatihnya.
I wonder what you've seen
Possession,
over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Tunisia so far
providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Maldini. Pele. Now it's Hullet. Wkwk. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard.
Oh, welcome Bang Balwin.
But
thank you.
The number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Puyol. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Lampard.
Sumpah ini masih gue goblok guys.
It's been slipped through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Lampard. And he goes cross-field. Can he get it through?
Ini paling
He's in
dia
plenty of space here. Kaká.
Dia main ini possession.
Ball played for Conte. Kaká. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good
Nggak
movement
kegulit.
inside the
Gue
box.
bingung loh.
No shortage of targets here.
Main possession dia.
Costa Curta. Mateus. Inter Milan finding their passes. And it's Conte. They get a throw in. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Ampun. Udah visionary pass. Juga tetap begitu.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Conte. Lampard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Hullet. And he's on his way.
Oh, really well played.
Hullet!
Gulit gue belum nemu guys nih gimana cara mainin gulitnya.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have
Udah
been
pernah taruh
more
SS.
potent injection
Udah
of
semua.
belief
Gue
in this team.
masih nyari
Top man,
posisi terbaik yang
top
gulit nih guys.
drawer.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost... And the referee brings
Gue nyari
the
posisi
first half
terbaik
to
yang
a
gulit.
close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Gue coba trap ya
It's been
guys.
compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of
Cuman
it,
kalau
it looks
formasi
a clear
kayak gini tuh si
reflection of
Balenya nggak bisa
what we
main
saw in
guys. Kenapa gue pakai 3 striker? Karena si Balenya juga butuh main. Gue nggak punya Bale AM, apa itunya nggak gue bikin AMF guys.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 25, Lampard.
And the second half gets underway.
Numero 13.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bukannya Bale CF bagus, iya bagus. Cuman masalahnya di CF. Gue di CF itu banyak pilihan bang. Gue maunya jadi dia nggak CF. Apa namanya?
De Jong. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Gulit.
Up he goes!
Akhirnya gulit guys.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind
Biasa
that
aja guys
one.
ini lawannya.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Can he finish?
Soalnya nggak full epic juga kok lawannya. Jadi harusnya
That's
gampang.
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Paling 1 gol lagi dia nyerah guys. Kayak bocah kali ya. Tuh. Terus dia langsung bocah kali yang gitu.
He's tried one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! And that's definitely not his best.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now
Nah,
they've got
ganti
to
dulu
take it
sono
on another level.
star ganti ganti. Oh enggak.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cannavaro.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Almost an hour gone. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Good purposeful running this. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is a great pick out. He's beaten the last man. There's a no-nonsense
Biasa tuh guys
tackle.
kita suka
Into the
mainin
land
orang aja.
and breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? That's an imaginative pass. Now
Terus
that's well
tinggi
seen
guys.
too.
Kalau dia main possession jadi
Indonesia
Hitungnya tinggi.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
apa namanya?
Kaka going face to face with his great rival. Maradona.
Offensive line-nya tinggi dia. Main possession, orang kalau main possession
Looks for
harus
safety.
cepat.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lama ya responnya.
Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's well spotted.
Alah,
The
kocak.
pass is intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's Conte. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's gone loose. Now it's Hullet. Played through into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. It's
Nggak pelanggaran,
who's going
guys.
to get there.
Tuh jeleknya Cruyff
he's
gitu tuh
enjoyed
guys. Kalau
that.
disengkat
He
dia pelanggaran.
evidently loves the
Sering banget.
contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Dia udah nyerah guys. Nyerah dia. Lag pula. Jangan-jangan dia cheater guys. Tiba-tiba hilang no kan. Tiba-tiba dia ngilang. Menangnya segitu doang. Wah, soalnya guys, gue lebih suka taktik yang tadi. Kembali aja jangan dodol. Siapa ya guys ya? Bahkan Bewer. Oh, bahkan Bewer yang ini. Lagi guys. Sampai hijau semua guys ya. Jadi katanya dua hole player guys, dua hole player di posisi SS. Rooney ini bagus guys, sumpah. Sebenarnya cuman berat aja gitu. Gullit gue nggak tahu ya, Gullit kenapa gendut tapi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Ini orang formasi apaan guys anjir?
There's the whistle and here we go.
Perlat
Well,
TK
now the
dia kayak miracle
opposition
guys.
are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his
Langsung
teammates.
aja bisa
Yeah, I
offside
think he
juga.
just gives them that confidence that they can...
It's
Gila.
gone in, he's put through his own
Gimana
net.
ngabisin dari sayapnya bang?
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Gue jago bang.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of...
Shot, surely! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Amrabat was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Tabrak-tabrak gaming guys.
Knocks it out wide, spread neatly.
Tabrak-tabrak gaming
He's had a
anjir.
good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And this is Rooney. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. He's in space and looking for options.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got that all
Bang bawa
wrong, and
Gullit
it's a
kayak
penalty.
MU sumpah. Gullit kuat. Gullit tuh di mana aja kuat bang, bukan cuma di back.
So having trailed, this to go ahead. And he's kept it out.
Gak gol guys, penaltinya gak gol.
Great ball, and he's in. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Amrabat defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And this is Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot a goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Anjir. Ini apakah
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage.
ini tempat
and
untuk
it's
kita
time for them to
bersenang-senang
use it.
guys? Walaupun nanti kalah ya.
Been knocked clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kapan aja Evan guys, bersenang-senang kita.
Neymar. That's a
Kuat
good
juga
ball out
Amrabat ya.
wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shaped cross. Played into space. That is good alertness.
Dan sini sedang mau coba beberapa kemungkinan guys.
Mbappe providing
Coach
an
di FM
outlet
aja
on that
coach,
flank.
yoi. Di FM kalau kalah harga diri guys anjir.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pinches it off him. And it's with the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Neymar powering forward here. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Bernardo Silva. Raul looking to run onto it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Gol guys.
Shot! Goal! Benfica! And they're back in front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar aims beyond the defence. And the shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is...
And the half-time whistle goes.
Habis.
High
Besok lah ya,
octane,
jam
high
1 jam 2 lah
tempo,
ya
high
kita main.
scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Mau MU apa Como guys? Besok.
So it's back to business.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Ronaldo. Look at the space here. And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Zaire Emery getting this one clear. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is expertly dealt with.
Si Mbappe bisa SS kayaknya nggak bisa SS deh Mbappe deh.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Begadang nggak ini bang? Enggak, bentar lagi juga tidur gua.
But that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. And this is Hullet. Real chance! He's scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and
Mbappe nggak bisa dan
entertainment. What a
nggak bisa
lovely
SS.
moment.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cruyff. Good purposeful running this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle.
Besok como apa MU guys?
In his tracks.
Besok como apa MU?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kamu bang, Brighton bang ah,
Now a droll.
ntar lah Brighton mah, bareng-bareng kok.
Contemplating their next change here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. He's taken that
Como
really
coach, oke
cleanly.
bang.
Mbappe.
Lebih seru Como emang ya daripada MU.
Cuts it out. Oh, no joy this time. Couldn't squeeze it
Baru
through.
aja belum ngopi coach, enggak ini mah kita seneng-seneng doang
Good
guys.
take, and is he in? And
Tuh,
the shot!
bola kan?
He scored!
Langsung aja guys.
They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That was a given. It always was.
Dia udah berharap nih guys, wah gua bisa menang lawan gini, cukup banget nih lawan gua. Dia pasti ngomong gitu guys. Gua pakai kartu kayak gini aja, dia nggak bisa menang.
Happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Amrabat has got the wrong side of the referee. Can he finish? They've scored! Into the lead once more.
Lebih seru Brighton sebenarnya coach, cuman kalau Brighton kan tadi kan bareng-bareng guys.
That one will sting.
Jadi harus tunggu teman-teman yang lain main juga guys.
And they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Hullet.
Kok telat ya gitu?
And that has been cleared.
Double touch sih.
Neymar.
Ya gitu tuh guys, itu kalau apa namanya? Itu kalau yang tangannya cepat guys. Itu tadi udah di double touch guys. Tadi gue udah double touch padahal.
Kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Indonesia have it back and can go again. Can he finish? It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Gue mau nyobain gulit dong sebenarnya.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Tapi ya.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks...
And Hullet! Euphoria!
Biar banyak dulu guys, boleh guys. Kalau golnya banyak, nanti sharpness-nya naik anjay.
And he just knows it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, They didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now it's Cruyff, Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Pull it! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Udah berapa tuh
Well, I
guys?
think
Bulit.
we've reached the point when even damage
Itu cuma biar
limitations
gulit-gulit doang.
is no longer an option.
Shoots!
Gue pengen bulit-bulit
And
terus
he's
guys ya, biar sharpness-nya muncul.
He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. And they can counter here. Always onto this. Put it! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Pete.
And that's it. So the winners bullish and
Kenapa tuh
belligerent
guys bulit?
after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pull it very...
Gulit. Gue pengen gulit. No. 1-0, 1-0, 4-0 guys, kalah guys. Gue terus pengen FM dulu sampai subuh. Oke. Gue juga abis ini paling udahan guys. Mau tidur gue. Gue mau goreng-goreng dulu guys ya.
Well, football is, of course,
Goreng-goreng dulu
ultimately
guys.
just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not
Alah,
feel
nggak
like
apa-apa.
that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, it's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Up he goes!
Oh Dida ya, kipernya jago tuh guys.
Just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, important interception. Rodri. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fabinho. Lam. And it's Nesta. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Hullet. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Maldini. Showing good feet. Maldini proves just a little bit too strong. Lam.
Ah, salah.
Gerrard. Looking for the run. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Great skill, that's nice. Nice
Lah
physical
nggak
challenge.
pelanggaran cok.
And it's Dembele. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lyon are looking to break at pace. Aimed beyond the defence. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nesta. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vitinha. Ronaldinho. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dembele gets flagged offside. Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Jago banget kipernya coy dari tadi.
The keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Decent chance! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Threads one in. Tries a shot! It's in!
Katanya capek. Iya gue capek. Cuman gue lagi pengen have fun gamingnya guys.
So
Nih gue udah
smooth.
ngantuk.
A signature
Habis ini
finish.
udahan paling.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most
Panik
accurate
banget
pass.
musuhnya guys.
Vitinha. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Fabinho. And it's Gullit. Lyon couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Back into the middle. Roberto Carlos. Nicely. Oh, smashing
Gila,
header.
Dembele bisa nyundul juga ya.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Messi. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Maldini. And it's Rodri. Vieira. Is there any support? He might not need it. Dembele tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Lah, di body aja sembunyi anjir.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Oh, it goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. He rises! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. No, again there's no way through. Roberto Carlos. And here's Gullit. Gets into some space. Climbs up big! He has
Ah,
done
dia
it!
gaya guys anjir.
And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Dembele!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shoots! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And just like that, he's into double figures now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Lah, nggak pelanggaran.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Ronaldo. Rodri pokes it out wide.
Gak pakai link, pakai. Cuman gue cuma mau seneng-seneng dong guys di
Quarter of
sini.
an hour into the second half. Good running,
Kurang
strong and purposeful. Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. That's Gerrard.
Balik.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos.
Umpan.
Played into the ball. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Aduh.
Gullit had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do.
Great chance!
Gol lu gila.
And yes, it's
Gokil.
there! Back to within one. Interesting.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 21, Neymar. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Substitution
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bale! It's a loose ball. That's tidy. Now the ball's gone astray.
Ah. Jadi imbang.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. Vitinha. The final 5 minutes. Decent progress down the left. Lovely feet. Here comes the corner. Indonesia have their third corner.
Indonesia really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Neymar. Cruyff. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Ball has bounced loose now.
Udah guys, thank you guys ya yang udah nonton.
Well, that was close.
Istirahat dulu guys,
Both
buat
sides
besok kita
playing
main
their part in a
FM.
great
Thank
game
you,
of
thank you, thank
football.
you.